Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Just got up not that long ago and wanted to do the outdoor morning live stream today. Um, I know for most of my subscribers, it's going to be harder for them to catch me live when I'm going live this early because some places it's still nighttime. But it's also 5 hours ahead is how far the UK is. So yeah, it's about 9 something in the morning right now. It is, I believe it's Friday morning now. Yeah, Friday, August 2nd today. Hey, good morning, Aaron, Gamer, and Kelly and Jordan Squad is in the house. Good morning. Welcome to the episode 2 of Auglive. Um, so yesterday I did part 1, and well, I'm thinking about doing what I'm going to be doing for these live streams is probably do like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or something like that. Or if I have if I have stuff to talk about, the streams might go longer. Obviously, if we have stuff going on and we're able to live stream on location, I may do those kind of live streams as well. We do have some events coming up this weekend here in Burlington and some parts of Canada. It's a long weekend, not for everybody, but it's not like a statutory holiday. In Burlington, it's called Joseph Brant Day. Um, so there's an event going on. There's a whole bunch actually. There's a couple going down at the main park. There's like a multicultural festival going on Saturday. There's fireworks going on at Mohawk Raceway. It's a family event. They'll have they're doing like a dog type of setting, like dog race, where the winner will win, I believe, $500, and then horse races, and then there's like a bunch of stuff for kids, and then fireworks will be at the end of the last race. What do we got here? Callie and Jordan Squad. Can't wait for this long weekend, and then I'm off next week. Laugh out loud. Yes, Scotty Venture. Good evening, mate. Welcome to the live stream, Scotty Venture. Nice to see you here. I am outside right now. I'm on the balcony. There's some construction going on just ahead of me. So that's probably what you guys are hearing, the echo. That humming sound that you guys are hearing right now is coming from our air conditioner. But it's nice to come outside. We had a whole bunch of those cicadas just a couple of minutes ago. They were all out doing their humming, and the pathway right now is very busy. We have a bike path, multi-use path right next to us, and it's packed right now. There's tons of people walking their dogs, people on bikes, people going for runs. And this path goes right all the way downtown. So, and it's already in the high. It's already 20 degrees Celsius here, which is fantastic. It's only like 9:30 in the morning. So it's gonna be another nice day. And yeah, I'm off today. We they're doing a lot of construction down the street there. They're actually building some new houses too, not far from us. There's some townhouses getting built, so that's what's going on down at that end. Oh, Tim! Hello, Tim. Welcome to the stream, Tim. Good to be here, says Scotty Ventures. And Tim, hi Jeff. Nice to see everybody here. Nice to see you guys. Food Forest Permaculture is in the house from the West Coast. Welcome, Food Forest Permaculture. Nice to see a lot of my mods are here, which is fantastic. I mean, it's so cool seeing you guys all here. Uh, and Scotty, what's the time right now where you guys are? It's got it's got to be it's got to be the evening time now, right? Food Forest Permaculture says sunny and raining on Vancouver Island, and it's got to be early there too, right? It's got to be like you guys are 3 hours behind us. Scotty Ventures says hello, Tim. Scotty Ventures. It's 11:43 p.m. Friday night, and it's 6:42 in the West Coast, and it's Friday morning here, so it's crazy. Friday morning, our day is just starting, and you guys, your night is just beginning there, and then yeah, you got your morning is just starting over there in the West Coast. That's fantastic. Thanks so much, you guys, for coming out here. And like I said yesterday in the first stream, I'm probably gonna try to go live. Hit and miss whenever I literally hit whenever I get time is basically when if the time seems right. I have some time to spare, um, whether it be in the morning. Right now, everyone's still sleeping. The girls, this is like the latest the girls have slept in a long time. They've been waking up very, very early the last few days. So they're still sleeping right now, which is good. Uh, Kathy is still doing good. She's still recovering, um, taking it easy. Um, Night though, yesterday was kind of crazy because the girls were at my in-laws at grandma and grandpa's house for 2 nights, and they came home yesterday, and they just instantly just started wanting to fight, and so no set time. I'll just have to catch it when I can. I think what I want to do is I want to try to like what I did for Live Ember. Um, when I did live streaming in November, I wanted to try to do the streams so I can get a lot of people who follow from the UK, a lot of people who follow from obviously in Australia, as well as Canada and the US. Um, like I remember I think I did a couple streams where I went live in the morning. I did some live streaming in the afternoon as well. Um, And it's also gonna I have to look at when I'm working. So if I'm gonna be working, say at 4 o'clock in the morning, a good time for me to probably go live would be after work in the afternoon. Especially if I have to work the next morning at 4 o'clock. That means I'm usually asleep. I have to go to sleep about 8:30 here, so 8:39 to get at least a decent hour of sleep. So I'm not like a zombie when I go into work. Um, Food Forest Permaculture says bumper crops again this year in the food forest. Jeff and friends plant a tree and grow a lung for all creatures on Mother Earth. Definitely, my friend. Need a cup of mint tea. Oh, mint tea is one of my favorites. Um, Definitely, when you have a sore throat, uh, mint is definitely a good tea. Soothes the throat, and uh, and yeah, it's definitely 2 thumbs up for me. But yeah, as I was saying, like you'll probably see me come on live at 7, which is 7 o'clock here is basically about 9. I'm guessing 9:30 ish in Australia. That's about the same time as when Benin would go live. Um, that time seems to work because you would get you can still get the people from the U.S. You can get the people from the UK, and you can get followers from Canada and Australia. Um, Obviously, it'd be early in the morning there, but right now, if I go live here in the morning, it's late in the evening there. Um, I could also send you guys a message if you guys want me to, because I have you guys both on Facebook, and send you guys a message saying, "Hey, I'm about to go live. If you guys want to catch it, you guys can. If not, then you guys can always watch the replay." So I don't know if you guys can hear the cicadas are back. Like I said, before I went live, I came out here just to like tidy up the balcony a little bit because it's been pretty crazy around here. We had some really nasty rainstorms a while back, and wanted to come out here and see if anything had gotten ruined on the balcony and that. But balcony is good. Peppermint's out here right now. Yeah, hello, Peppermint. I'm exploring the balcony. She doesn't get to come out here that much anymore. she's afraid of the rain. She's not a big fan of the rain. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna hit here. She's right beside me. Come on. Okay, let's bring you up. Hey, say hi, everybody. Hello. Say hi to YouTube. Hello. She likes watching all the people walking their dogs. And she's shedding like crazy too right now. Freaking cat hair everywhere. And every time she hears the cicadas, her ears just like point right up. She's like, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. And yeah, this is the. I'm sitting on the balcony right now. I can actually show you guys right here. So, where our balcony, where the barbecue is. This is where I had to scale the balcony. We're on the second floor here, and when we left the keys in the van, and we were locked out of our apartment, it was during a heat advisory here. We were in the almost 40s, high 40s for temperature. It was not a nice day out. It was nice, but like it was super hot, and we were stuck outside. We couldn't get inside, and I managed to hop up on the balcony and pull myself up over it. And I had to move once I got up to the top of the ledge, I moved the barbecue over because it's just a little portable one. It's one of those ones you can fold and move away. So I was able to move that out of the way, and I moved it to the left, and I just hopped right over. But when I did that, I ended up scraping my knee, and this is what my knee looks like now. I don't know if you guys can see here, but this was a huge scat. Like it was all the way around, and it's now bits of it are coming off, and yeah, it's definitely it's healing now, which is good. It's gonna be a nice size scar here. All right, so let's go back into the chat because I saw the chat was moving. Food Forest Permaculture says he's back. Jeff, Danny Black yesterday ran a competition where he gave away a guitar. I can tell you weren't watching as you didn't win it. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud, Tim. Angela Ortiz, good morning, the Happy Canadian. Good morning, Angela. Welcome to my live stream today. Nasty. Yeah, it was like, I don't even know how I scraped, but how I hit it. I must have been on the edge. There must have been some stuff sticking, like some rough edges on the edge of the balcony, and it literally gave me a clean slice right off the knee. So, but I was able, like I said, I was able to get up here. We're not that high up. If we were on the higher floors, obviously it wouldn't have been possible. But because we're on the second floor, it's literally like a hopscotch away from getting up here. Would I ever want to do it again? No. But when I got up and over, it was like, you could just feel that like the adrenaline was there, and I got inside, and everyone was like, because one of our neighbors let us inside the front of the building, which was kind of nice. But it was hot in the lobby, and I opened the door, and everyone's just like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, I just Spider-Man climbed over the balcony to get inside." So, and then we eventually got my mother-in-law, who was in town. She has the extra key for our car. Came by, and we got the van, and it all worked out in the end. So, yeah, it was good. It was a good time. We also have a lot of right now. I'm seeing a lot of squirrels. There's a lot of squirrels right now on our little bit of if you want to call it our backyard, or I mostly call this like the side yard. The back of the building is this way. I don't think it's that way. We're more on the side, so we get a lot of squirrels. We used to have a neighbor who lived in the building, and she would throw like peanuts and stuff out, and they'd be like chipmunks here. We'd have chipmunks, squirrels, raccoons, and in the nighttime we would have a lot of skunks come by. But now that she's moved out of the building, we don't get that many. But we get a lot of squirrels, and there's a ton of them. They're all over there, all over the yard. They're just looking for stuff. I don't know what they're looking for, but yeah, I'm seeing at least I can see at least right now in my view at least six of them just doing their thing. So yeah, we don't see. I don't. It's lucky right now. I don't see a lot of them, especially on my shifts when I go to work. Um, the only animals I've seen really, I've seen a couple possums, and I've seen a couple raccoons, but that's it. Um, I haven't seen any skunks, which is nice. So I'm guessing because we have a high coyote population here. The coyotes are taking care of the skunk population. I'm guessing that's what's going on because like you could smell them. You know they're still here. But when I go to work, and I usually walk to work 'cause it's not that far, and there's no buses to get there in the morning. It's not that long of a walk. Um, yeah, I've been fortunate enough not to see any. But I've seen a couple, like raccoons and possums. I've seen a bunch of birds. There's a lot of birds. Um, yeah. I actually had one. I had to spook it because it was like I don't know if it didn't see me or what, but it was like coming into my direction. So I started like stomping my feet really loud, and next thing you know, it just stopped walking and then like bolted off to the side. Like it went the other direction. But if I wouldn't have stomped my feet, it would have been walking towards me. And I don't think they really do anything. They're just big fat animals. I had a raccoon that was um, two of them. One was in one tree, and it was raining. It was just spitting, and it was like in the tree. I saw it, and it was looking at me. And then I saw another one, which was a bigger one that was crossing the street. So, Tim, last fall the squirrels collected a lot of nuts. Luckily, some of my friends escaped them. Oh, Tim. Angela, I've seen one with four babies on its back. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've heard that's how they get around. They carry their babies on them. I haven't seen anything like that. But if I ever do, that's when it's good to have the camera out and I can actually pull maybe get a video or something of that. So what do you guys all got going on for plans and stuff going on? I know for you guys in Australia there, it's near the end of the evening. It's late at night. Do you guys have plans going on for Saturday morning? And we're still on the up in the air right now. What we're going to be doing today. Obviously, I got to wait for the kids to wake up, and once they get up, we're going to get them breakfast, eat some breakfast, and then hopefully, if it stays like this today, we can actually put some sunscreen on and head outside. I was thinking about maybe doing like a little lemonade stand with the kids because we have this big huge pathway right here and there's always people on it. So I was thinking maybe we could make like signs and get some. We have a big cooler, so we can put like cartons of juice and stuff in, or cups and stuff. And maybe the girls could do like a lemonade stand right here. Make some make some extra money for them. So food forest permaculture, you are harvesting food and preserving it. Very, very cool. Angela, I'm in the U.S. It's 9:55. I'm probably gonna go to the movies with the kids. I'm just glad it's Friday. Yes, definitely. I'm glad it's Friday as well. The weekend. It's nice when it's the weekend. Um, yeah, like I work tomorrow. Till one. I start at 8, so I work 8 to 1, and then I'm off until Thursday. So took some time off just to, because now the kids are done. They only did summer camp for July. So now this is when we get to do our hopefully we get to pick some times out and do some family stuff before they go to school. They start school here in Canada. We start school in September. So it's literally like right after the Labor Day long weekend. They start school the next day. So, and then you got to start maybe getting their back to school stuff, everything ready. But but yeah, that's what our plan is today. Let's just thinking about what we could do. Might take them down to a park. There's some there is some stuff going on at the park here, so I'm going to take them there. Food for and permaculture. Have a great day, Jeff and friends. Plant the tree, save the planet. Bye for now. Thank you so very much, my friend, for coming into the live stream. I do appreciate you as always. Hope you have a wonderful day over there in the West Coast. Oh, you guys start school in December too. Awesome. Now, do you guys, do the kids in the U.S., do you guys, I thought, I thought you guys started on like August and ended in May. Or do you guys start September and end in May? Because here for our girls, they start September and then they're finished at the end of June. So literally they only really get July and August for summer vacation. So another one here is saying so long, food forest. Tim, so long. See you later. Bye, food. Take care, Angela. This is Food Forest Culture. And bye, Scotty. Have yourself a great day, Food Forest. Thank you again for coming into the live stream. Much love, as always, my friend. It's so cool when they're out and they make that noise. It'd be cool to see if I could find like where they are. I'm on the East Coast, so we have long summers, 3 months, but on the West Coast they get a month and a half off. Ah, gotcha, Angela. It's crazy too, just seeing all these squirrels. Like they're like, we have the fence that like, because like where we live, it's like it's a tiny building area. Like there's our building, and there's a building behind us and a building side of us. So there's a nice, it's all fenced off, and you just see squirrels like running along the fence line, and it's crazy. There's squirrels and all over the place. Like there's one right here in front of me. It's like in the tree, just jumping from tree to tree. I used to live in California, but now I'm in Virginia. That's a distance to move from. Do you prefer living in Virginia than living in California? I have a few friends who were just visiting California not that long ago. I think they're doing like a West Coast tour or something. So they're visiting a bunch of places in California, and then I think they're going to, yeah, I think they're doing California and then going to Las Vegas or something. I think that's what they were doing. So they're visiting like a whole bunch of places. I think they were going to be doing like San Diego, San Francisco. I think they're going to a bunch of baseball games too. So they're doing Oakland, and what's the other one? I think they're going to see like the Angels play somewhere. I don't know if they're playing if they're still in Anaheim or not. It's coast to coast. Wish I was back in California, but my husband's job is here now. I've got you. It's in San Diego. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's where they were going to like the San Diego Zoo, and then I think they're going. Yeah, they're doing a whole bunch of like baseball stadium. Like they're doing a stadium tour or something. I don't know. They don't have a. They're like one of those couples that don't have kids, so they get to go to all these cool places. And yeah, right now California is like the area that they're in right now. He retired from the military in San Diego. Oh, very cool. Tim, here in Australia, schools usually close for 5 to 6 weeks for summer holidays, starting mid-December. They have just they have just had two weeks half year holiday. Okay. Yeah, it's cool how different how different the school boards are from like country to country to area to area. Then 22 years in the Navy. That's amazing. It's cool. I just saw a bunch of people walking. I should have just showed you guys, but I didn't even pick it up. They were just briefly, really quickly coming on the path. They had um, those garbage picker things, like the poker, to pick up the cans and the claw thing to pick up garbage. Just a whole bunch of people picking up garbage off the path. Very cool. You don't see that too often anymore on the pathways here. People picking up garbage. It's very cool. Very cool. I just saw it like in the corner of my eye, picking up stuff on the path. So that's very cool. Sorry, I got distracted here on the impressive enlisted or officer. That's amazing and very hard. Yes, I definitely that would be very, very hard. Here's how it does it. I'm just trying to see if there's any more like animals that I could possibly show. We usually get a lot of birds in the area as well. Um, last was it before summer, like the beginning of summer, um, we had which is crazy. You don't see them too often in the city. More when you go out into the country, you see like the hawks and like the turkey vultures and like those falcons. And beginning of summer, we had I think it was a red-tailed hawk. I believe that's what it was. And this thing was literally coming around and picking squirrels up. Like I saw last year. No, not last year. It would have been in the spring, so like just before summer started, and there was two of them. There was two hawks flying around, and right in front of me, like I can't turn the camera around for some reason on this, but in front of me there's this big, huge tree, and in the springtime there was two of them sitting there, and they were just taking turns scoping the area. You could see them like doing the circling. And all of a sudden, one just came right down, picked the squirrel up off the ground, took it to the tree, and was just like going crazy at it. And then the other one was took off and did the exact same thing, and it flew on top of the building, which is over here, and it did its thing. It was sitting there, and you could hear it like hawking and squeaking and everything. And then it all of a sudden it saw a squirrel, and it just like a fighter jet, and picked up the squirrel and went over, and then they're both sitting in the tree. You could see them like doing their things with their claws. How they have like the things, and they just picking the fur off this thing. It was crazy. I didn't have the camera out. I had my binoculars, and that I got when my stepdad passed away, and I was just watching the thing take it apart. It was like watching something on like National Geographic. It was crazy. Very nice. A true working man who climbed the ladder. Is senior chef higher or lower than chief petty officer? Jordan, welcome Jordan to the live stream. Good afternoon, the Happy Canadian. Oh, you're on. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I was missing the chat there. I got a little bit carried away, but was talking about some of the hawks that were in the area in the springtime here. But yeah, we also get like we've seen turkey vultures. You get seagulls in here all the time because we have the pathway. People leaving all their garbage on the pathway, so seagulls come and pick it up. We had ravens and crows, and then sometimes you get like the woodpeckers. You can hear the woodpeckers in the trees, like doing their thing in the trees, which is pretty cool. So I'm used to it. Smiley face and thanks. Oh, I'm so glad to have you guys here. Welcome. But yeah, normally you get a nice bit of wildlife in the area here, so it makes it interesting. In the wintertime, you see animals coming in the winter. We don't get a lot of like big animals, like deer or anything like that here. We get coyotes and foxes. There's been spottings of them on the path as well, so. Sparky is in the stream. Hello everyone, morning. Sparky, welcome. Nice to see everyone coming in here and interacting and chatting. This is fantastic. I think this is the really cool thing about doing live streams. That everyone is engaging and being nice and chatting amongst each other, which is great. Because when you're doing the live stream and you get talking about stories and talking about stuff, I miss the stream. So I don't know how those YouTubers who can get 60, even like 40 plus a lot of people in their stream, how they can keep a tab on everybody. So that's the one thing I like about doing my streams. I don't get a lot of volume in my streams. You'll see if you come into my streams regularly, you'll know. Like, I think the most people I've ever had in a stream, I want to say maybe 20, and I think that's about it. I don't think I've ever had more than 20 people, and it's cool. It's a lot better when I'm doing live streams when there's not a lot of people here, because then I can interact better and chat amongst with you guys as well. So only 10 a.m. for the Happy Canadian, so still morning here. Yeah, it's the same. It's about 10 after right now. 20 is pretty good for that. Yeah, that's what I think too. Like, obviously, it'd be cool one day to like just see what it would be like to see like the stream like take off, you know, and like, but yeah, that's exactly it, Angel. They're the grow streams, yeah. And those are the ones that the people that everyone goes to when they see a stream that says, "Hey, come grow your channel," stuff like that. Like, there you don't see it. I'm not really into that. I don't see that much anymore. If I see a YouTuber that I follow and I see their own live, I will try my best to make it into the live stream for that person. But Most of the time, I like the smaller streams, like the ones that have the same number, like even like under 10. 10 and under is fantastic because then your voice gets heard. Like you get to see, I get to see your comments. Sometimes those comments, if there's too many people, they just fly right by. So Angela is saying hi to Yoran. Sparky, come to my Wednesday night live chat. Laugh out loud. 60 people and the chat flies by. Hard to interact, mind you. I'm not doing one again till August 28th. So are you just taking like a break right now? Like just doing like a Oh, fantastic, Sparky. Going to the UK until then. Fantastic. Whereabouts in the UK are you going to be being? My my mom's side of the family is from London, and then Kathy's family is from Wales, Cardiff. So, are you going to be doing any vlogging? Are you going to like vlog while you're out there too? Ah, nice. Crew and Cardiff. That's where my wife's family's from. Is from Cardiff. And in London. Fantastic. Well, I hope you have a good trip out there. Hope the weather is decent. They were just in. They just had a huge heat advisory as well not that long ago in the UK, which is very unheard of. So I hope you have good weather, and if you're filming and doing vlogs about it and filming it, that'd be pretty cool to see. The first 5 days will be train related, so might do lives on other channels. Other than that, a break. I got you. Understandable. Tim, that is awesome. And yes, my husband will be on standby too. He could get called back any time. So even though he's like Angela, so even though he's retired, he could still get called in to go back or do duty. So being retired doesn't mean anything then, right? That's crazy. See, I thought once you've been retired, that means you're not. That's crazy. So once again, I'm the cicadas. They always get to me because they're like really cool. But it seems like there's a bunch on my right, and then there's a bunch on my left, and it somehow I'm guessing they're like communicating. They must be communicating to each other because when one on the right side goes, then they get very loud. The other ones pipe up on the left, and they just. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the stream here, but they're like right one side and one side. I think they're in one of the trees that's literally like right beside me here. That's the happy Canadian. The world are crazy, my friend, and it is very unstable. To one spark can make everything explode. That's that's it. Everyone's always, you never know when something could happen. So I guess it's good to have people on standby in case something does happen. That's fingers crossed that nothing does happen. Like it'd be nice to not have to worry about anything, but Angela, you can hear it. Okay, perfect. All right, you guys. I'm going to sign off from this live stream. I went a little longer than what I planned on doing here. Tim, Sweden has had massive budget cuts to its military. It's now very small, but Russia has been making threatening moves against Sweden since they grabbed Lithuania and the Baltic states. You have to have a Canadian, but there are always some trigger happy out there. That's I definitely agree, and it's crazy. So it's definitely on edge, especially what Tim just put in the comments there in the stream. So it's crazy. But on that note, you guys, I want to say thank you for coming in and chatting here with me today and staying up late and getting your day started on your Friday morning and Friday night. Thank you so very much, you guys, for coming in here and chatting. Scott Adventures cheermate got my mind of other things, lol, but have fun, mate. Thank you so much, Scott Adventures, for coming in. All you have an amazing day and a beautiful vacation. Cheers, Tim. Tim, you are correct about that. Bye, everyone in the live stream. Thank you again, you guys. Be happy, stay happy. Those are my two things I always say whenever I end a video on my channel. And I will catch you guys tomorrow for Auglive part episode 3, live stream number 3. Thank you guys again. See you, chat. Staying up has given me an excuse to enjoy some ice cream with chocolate sauce, Tim. That is amazing. Well stuck, a cup of coffee needed. Always like hanging out and chatting with everyone, Sparky. I agree. And that's what I'm going to do right now is make my coffee and get my kids up because they've been sleeping since now and it's almost 10 o'clock. So take care, everyone. Thank you so very much, you guys, for coming in. I'll chat with you guys tomorrow.